Hey everybody, it's Jeff from Yawk, and I'm here in beautiful Atlantic City. Well, I'm not in Atlantic City yet. I'm on the Atlantic City Expressway, but I'm heading into Atlantic City today. We're going to take a drive around the town and see what's going on. Nothing like a structured video or anything. Just going to casually drive around. I'll give you guys a little tour. If I see something, I'll let you know about it. And just from the boardwalk to the marina, we'll see what's going on here in Atlantic City. Come along with me on this beautiful day. We'll take a nice drive around the town. It takes me about an hour to get to Atlantic City from where I live in Ocean County, and it's always nice to see that Atlantic City skyline on the Atlantic City Expressway after an hour-long drive. There's no rhyme or reason to the drive I'm taking today. We're just going to start off here, I guess, on Atlantic Avenue, head north a little bit, then we'll head down south, down Pacific, see what's going on with the hotels and casinos. Then we'll maybe head over to Gardner's Basin and check out the aquarium, see what's going on over there, check out some of the boats and things over there, and then, of course, end up at the marina where Borgata, Golden Nugget, and Harrah's is. And again, no rhyme or reason. I'm going to let the music play throughout most of this video. Of course, I'll interrupt when I think I need to. And a lot of the places I might mention or we might pass on this video there are videos available here on the New York channel if you'd like to learn a little bit more about them and tour them. It's just going to be a fun drive. It's a beautiful day today. And again, we are heading north now on Atlantic Avenue. We're south of the hotels and casinos. There's the Tropicana on the right-hand side. We'll head up all the way to, I guess, somewhere around Ocean and then turn down Pacific. Leave the driving to me. You guys enjoy the scenery. Don't miss a thing. And, well, for example, did you know we just passed a Good Dog Bar? It's a place that was only open for about a year. They're closing this weekend. Didn't do too well here in Atlantic City, but they have a successful Good Dog Bar in Philadelphia, so good for them. We're just passing the Tropicana now. We're in the Ducktown neighborhood of Atlantic City. That was Tony's Baltimore Grill on the right. Again, a lot of these videos are available here on the New York channel. Most of you guys follow me around on my adventures in Atlantic City here on the New York channel, and this is a great video to watch just to get a reference as far as what's where and in relationship to other places here in Atlantic City. It's a good video to learn where things are here in town. Last summer I did a video on walking pretty much all of Atlantic Avenue here in Atlantic City. I really enjoyed doing that video, and I'm probably going to do one before the summer season ends this year as well. You can check that video out, last year's video on the New York channel. You're probably going to get sick of me saying there's a video here on the New York channel, but I'm going to say it a lot in this particular video. Not that I don't say it a lot in my other videos, but in this particular video because, well, I just want you to know that there's a lot more information on a lot of the places we're going to be passing today. For example, coming up, the Tanger Outlets on the left, Dave & Buster's on the right, as well as Caesars Hotel and Casino. All of those videos are available here on the New York channel. By the way, Dave & Buster's is a great place to hang out and have some burgers and beer. And if you're not familiar with Atlantic City, we're just 2 blocks in from the boardwalk and the beautiful ocean. If you wanted to visit the famous original White House sub sandwich place, it's 1 block west of here. If you don't feel like leaving the boardwalk, you can check out the other White House subs, their satellite location at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. The Atlantic City Convention Center is just a couple blocks to our left. The Atlantic City Bus Terminal is on our left-hand side and the Atlantic Care Hospital to the right. AC has several parades throughout the year, and Atlantic Avenue, which is where we are right now, is a pretty good place to check those out. We passed McDonald's a few blocks back by the Atlantic City Expressway entrance, and there's a Popeyes here on the left. Atlantic Avenue is in the process of being repaved. It's an ongoing project. They left off at this coming intersection. As we pass through that intersection, you'll see the newly paved Atlantic Avenue, and it has a bike lane, and I'm sure they're going to continue that bike lane as they work their way south with the project. We're passing through the western end of the Orange Loop, and there's a Walgreens here on the left. It's just 2 blocks in from the boardwalk, just in case you forgot something at home. It's a lot cheaper than the hotels and casinos. You can see the Ocean Casino Resort on the right-hand side. In a couple blocks, we're going to be making a right and we'll head south down Pacific Avenue. You might want to have that conversation on the sidewalk. That's the Obsequian Lighthouse on the right. It's a video that's been in my computer for quite a while. Someday I'm going to upload it for you guys. Tallest lighthouse in New Jersey. And New Jersey has quite a few of them. We're now heading south on Pacific Avenue. We're 1 block in from the Atlantic City Boardwalk. Atlantic Avenue, the block we just came down, is 1 block to our right. All the hotels and casinos are going to be on our left-hand side now. Right now we're passing the Ocean Casino Resort. Then we're going to be passing the Showboat with its brand new water park. And then the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, the old Taj Mahal. You'll see a lot of covered bus stops here on Pacific Avenue, and that's for the Atlantic City Jitney, which this is part of its route. It stops off pretty much everywhere here in Atlantic City. Not only the hotels and casinos here along the boardwalk, but it makes its way over to the Marina side of town as well, where you can catch a jitney to the Borgata, Harrah's, or Golden Nugget as well. I like to walk a lot, but the weather's unpredictable, and sometimes it's getting late and you just want to get back to your hotel and casino, and I use that jitney a lot in those cases. And right now we're passing the Hard Rock on our left. Resorts, Hotel, and Casino is on our left, as well as the Wyndham. Quickly, getting back to that jitney, if you'd like to see what one looks like on the inside and take a ride with me, well, of course, that video is available here on the New Yawk channel. Right now we're heading into the Orange Loop neighborhood of Atlantic City, an up-and-coming area with a lot of restaurants and bars and places like that, including the Irish Pub, the famous Irish Pub. The Orange Loop consists of St. James Place, Tennessee Avenue, as well as New York Avenue. The orange property is on the Monopoly board, hence it's called the Orange Loop. Stay tuned, guys. Lots more coming on this video, including a stop off at Gardner's Basin. We'll actually get out of the car and check that place out. Lots going on there, including the aquarium, which was supposed to open this summer, but they put it off because they're doing more expansion to it. They've added to the plans of the brand new aquarium, and it's looking pretty good and pretty big. We'll check that out, and then we'll head over to the Marina side of town where we'll check out the Borgata, the Golden Nugget, as well as Harrah's. Well, we'll drive past them at least. In the meantime, we'll continue to drive south along Pacific until we get, I guess, to around Stockton University by the old Knife and Fork restaurant, and then we'll head up Atlantic to the outlets. I'll show you around the outlets a little bit and then head over to Gardner's Basin. On our left we have the Claridge Hotel, and then Bally's Hotel and Casino, and then Caesars. Of course, if you'd like to know more about these hotels and casinos, they all have their own videos here on the channel, including restaurants and room tours as well. And once we pass Caesars, we'll be passing the Boardwalk Hall, the famous historic Boardwalk Hall here on the left-hand side, where the old Miss America contest used to be held. It's also home to the world's largest pipe organ. I got quite a few videos on that place as well, and you can see that organ and as well as hear it on videos here on the New York channel. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the videos here on the New York channel, why not subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already? And if you're enjoying our little drive around Atlantic City, this video in particular, give it a thumbs up. Subscribing and giving the video a thumbs up always helps the channel out. And while you're at it, if you get a chance, why not share it on your social media? Doing that gets me new viewers and new subscribers as well. I do appreciate your support, guys. On with our drive. Directly ahead is the Tropicana Hotel and Casino, the largest hotel and casino here in Atlantic City. Over the years, I've lost count how many times I've stayed here in Atlantic City. The rooms are usually comped, so even though I only live an hour away, I'll stay the night. This way I can spend 2 days here in town. I've pretty much stayed at all the towers in these hotels and casinos, with the exception of a couple here at the Tropicana and a couple over at Harrah's, but I'm going to cross those off my list, hopefully by the end of this year, and at that point I would have stayed at every tower here in town. Of course, all my stays in the past have their room reviews here on the New York channel. Coming up on the left is the old Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino. It closed about a decade ago. It was originally the Golden Nugget, then it became Bally's Grand, and then it became the Hilton, then it became the ACH Casino Resort, and then it became the Atlantic Club. Lots of owners. It's been closed for about a decade now. Was recently purchased about a year ago. They were supposed to turn it into condos. I have no idea what's going on with that project, if anything. It's a shame though. It's a beautiful building. It's remained empty for quite a while now. I have a walk around video here on the New York channel with regards to that property, and coming up on the right is the old Knife and Fork Inn, a great restaurant and a better happy hour. And if we were to continue going straight, we'd be heading into the Stockton University campus. But that's another video for another day. Right now I think I'm going to head over to the Tanger outlets. We'll drive around there a little bit. I'll show you around the shops. If this looks familiar, we've gone around in a big loop and we're pretty much back where we started from, but I'm going to make a turn here and show you around the shops here at the Tanger outlets. I recently did a video here at the Tanger outlets and also had a nice lunch at White House Subs. A great idea is before the summer ends, make sure you have a long weekend here in Atlantic City. Check out the boardwalk while it's nice and warm out. check out the hotels, the casinos, and then check out these shops. Get some shopping done as well. All of that adds up to a fantastic weekend. I've been known to drop quite a few dollars here at these outlets. I usually go twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. These stores are open every day from 10 to 9, except Sunday they're open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. You can park here at the outlets as well. There is a charge for parking, but if you show them your receipt, I think you have to spend like $50, or don't quote me on that, but you have to spend a certain amount of dollars and the parking is free when you're leaving. But if you're staying at the hotels and casinos, well, just leave your car there because this is only 2 blocks from the boardwalk, an easy walk. And when you're done shopping, make sure you stop off at that Dave & Buster's for a burger and a brew. Alrighty, we are on, I believe this is New Hampshire Avenue. We are heading west towards Gardner's Basin. When we get there, we'll walk around a little bit, stretch our legs, and then head over to the marina side of town. You could spend the day here at historic Gardner's Basin. It's nestled on a protected channel along the back bays, directly across from the State Marina and Coast Guard Station. This bayside park offers bayside dining, fishing, and sightseeing boat rides for all ages. If you're more of the adventurous type, parasailing is offered from Gardner's Basin throughout the summer. Here's the Atlantic City Aquarium. Good news, Atlantic City does have an aquarium. Bad news, it's been closed since COVID. Good news, they were going to reopen it this summer, but bad news, it's been pushed back. But good news, it's been pushed back because, well, they wanted to make it a lot bigger, and, well, that is good news. It's going to be opening up shortly. I'm going to bring you guys inside as soon as it does open and give you a tour. And that is good news. We'll explore the aquarium's construction in a moment, but first let's explore the basin, which has a couple of restaurants. It's got the Back Bay Ale House, as well as the Gilchrist restaurant, and of course there's some fishing boats here and cruise sightseeing boats as well. This is the Gilchrist. Gilchrist has 2 locations here in Atlantic City. One is in the Tropicana, and then there's this one on the Back Bay. Both are known for their breakfasts, and they have fantastic pancakes if you ask me. I did a breakfast video at the Gilchrist at the Tropicana. That's available on my Jersey Jeff Eats channel. I also did a cruise here. It was a morning cruise that they take you out for about an hour. Fun time. The video's available here on the New York channel. I plan on doing a happy hour cruise before this summer ends, and I'll bring you guys along with me. If you're in town for a few days and you're looking to just get away for a few hours from the hustle and bustle of the boardwalk and the hotels and the casinos, come to Gardner's Basin. It's really a great escape. It's beautiful views out here on the Back Bay and a couple nice places to eat and just walk around. And once that aquarium opens, that opens up just a whole nother reason to come here. It's only about a 5-minute drive from the boardwalk, and you could easily do it yourself or take an Uber. Getting back to that happy hour cruise for a moment, they do have a DJ and open bar, so I'm really looking forward to that, and I'll bring you guys along with me, like I said. There's also a fishing pier here. It's not officially a fishing pier, but a lot of locals do seem to fish from it. And I've said it in other videos, and I'm going to say it again. Someday, I am going to do a fishing video here from Atlantic City. Okay, so it's not a pier, it's a seawall, and there's a sign that says Fishing Complex, so I guess it is official. Across the bay is Harrah's Hotel and Casino, the Golden Nugget, as well as the Borgata and its MGM Tower. all have videos here on the New York channel. There's a bazillion of them. I did count them. There is actually a bazillion of them. Here we have a closer look at the construction going on here at the Atlantic City Aquarium. They still have to side it, so I guess they have a little bit more to go yet before this place actually opens. And who knows what's going on inside. I guess they have to build some tanks and buy some fish at the pet shop. Let's head back in the car and head over to the marina area where we'll check out the Golden Nugget, Harrah's, and Borgata. Are you serious? I asked you if you had to go when we were at Gardner's Basin. I know, that water tower makes me want to go too. First we'll swing by the Golden Nugget, then Harrah's, and then I guess the Borgata will be last. And a lot of you guys mention all the places on the boardwalk that you like to visit, but not too many of you mention the marina side. How many of you have stayed at these three hotels, either the Golden Nugget, Harrah's, or the Borgata? Leave a comment below. On the right here is the Farley State Marina, also home to The Deck, the outdoor restaurant here at the Golden Nugget. Lots of good entertainment, live entertainment, as well as food and drinks. One of my favorite places to hang out here in Atlantic City, and it's got a great crowd as well. Of course, we're not stopping into these hotels and casinos. Those are videos available already here on the New York channel. This is just our driving video. We're going to take a drive around this freeway here, head over to Harrah's, and then swing over to Borgata. This walkway on our right is called the Sculpture Walk, and I've done it a couple times here on the New York channel. Those videos are available. It actually connects the Golden Nugget to Harrah's to the Borgata. It's a long walk, but it's a beautiful walk at the same time. I like Harrah's a lot. It's a beautiful complex, and I like their rooms as well, but, well, I've never been lucky here. No thanks, just looking. I think if you put all the parking garages here in Atlantic City together, you could build your own city. Parking in this town can be very expensive, and I'm lucky enough to be able to park for free at pretty much most of these hotels and casinos except for one. Who can guess that one? Leave a comment below. Off to the Borgata. On the right is that Sculpture's Walk that I told you about a little while ago, and it's that walkway that connects you from the Golden Nugget to Harrah's to the Borgata and back again. It goes along the water, and there's beautiful views along the way. Again, you can check that video out here on the New York channel. When we're done passing the Borgata complex, I'm going to start heading home. I'm going to go on the Garden State Parkway, take you guys along with me. We'll stop off at the Frank Sinatra rest stop. I'm going to stop off there for a burger, but that's not what I'm going to film. I'm just going to show you what the rest stop looks like. All the rest stops on the Garden State Parkway are named after famous New Jerseyans. Hey, if you'd like to support the New York channel, then just click on that thanks button right underneath the video that you're watching right now. Doing so will not only help support the channel and make videos like this one possible in the future, but will also get you a shout out on an upcoming video. I do appreciate your support, guys. Thank you so much. And don't forget, subscribe, thumbs up, and share on your social media. Thanks, guys.